Hello there. I thought I'd take this opportunity to speak to you today about mind coaching because mind coaching is such a new addition to the family of hypnotherapy skills. A lot of therapists don't really understand exactly what it is. And so I've put together this short CPD course to help you understand what mind coaching is, the benefits that it might have in terms of you adding it to the existing services you already offer to clients, and how it differs from mainstream hypnotherapy. So I've put together a little sound cloud. Did I say sound cloud? I've put together a little word cloud here for you to kind of remind me of the things that I want to cover today. So first of all, what is mind coaching? Well, I suppose we could define it as trance-free hypnotherapy interventions. It's also a process that encourages your clients to have a preference for action over thinking. So in many ways, when the talking is done and your clients are clear on what they want to achieve, mind coaching will step in and give them the tools and the resources and the interventions and the techniques they need to get out there and to do what they truly want to do. And you know, one of the biggest challenges that our clients have when they engage with us for therapy is that we're encouraging them to step outside of what we call their comfort zone. And in doing so, they enter into this space called their growing edge. And you know, when you're trying something different, it's only natural that you might feel a little bit apprehensive, you might feel a little bit anxious, it might cause you to feel stressed, or you might have that internal critic kind of trying to suppress or to stop you or to put you down. You might have uncomfortable feelings in your body and you might not know how to change. And so mind coaching teaches our clients the things that they need to think and do and say so that they can get out there and do what they truly want to do. Now, there are some great benefits in terms of what it could offer you as a therapist, but only you can truly figure out or weigh them up and figure out whether it's, you know, truly beneficial for you. So the first thing about mind coaching is I do believe that it would give you greater flexibility and more freedom in the way that you deliver therapy. It also gives you the option then of offering shorter and more focused sessions, and it opens up a lot of opportunities so that you could perhaps begin to think about doing some of your work online or on the phone or via Skype, and supplement that and use that as a way to supplement the great work that you're doing when you're with your clients in person. Mind coaching will give you a wide range of tools and techniques to manage the thoughts, to manage the pictures that they create in their heads, and to manage those feelings in their body so that they can consistently make progress over time. So mind coaching borrows from a wide range of different therapies, including strategic hypnotherapy, rational emotive behavior therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness-based stress reduction techniques. It borrows from positive psychology, it borrows from NLP. So it gives you a vast quantity of tools and techniques and interventions. So what's the difference then between mind coaching and hypnotherapy? Well, hypnotherapy is a passive state where your client's eyes are closed and where they're simply accepting suggestions that are entering into the subconscious part of their mind so that they can be activated and used in their everyday life. Whereas with mind coaching, it's a more engaged and active form of therapy. It's eyes open work, and the client isn't passive, but instead they're highly engaged and involved. They're usually thinking things through, they're planning, they're iterating, they're trying on new ideas and seeing how they fit, they're role playing, they're sketching things out, they're standing up, they're moving, they're trying things to see how they will fit. In many ways, with mind coaching, they're doing the equivalent of a reconnaissance mission where they're going forward in time and they're figuring out exactly what to do, what to think, and how to feel so that they can make the best of whatever situation they find themselves in. So the subconscious is that part of our mind that creates our automatic responses. And if we've updated the subconscious mind, but if we haven't updated the conscious mind, well then, you know, they won't be working together. And so mind coaching reconciles the work that's been done in the subconscious. So you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how are you teaching mind coaching, Susan, on a diploma in strategic hypnotherapy? And I'm delighted to say that this is a big innovation in the therapy teaching space, because the way that I'm introducing it this year is a little bit different. So as well as teaching it when we meet in classroom and when we're going really deep, I'm also supplementing that learning by delivering a monthly webinar. And this webinar will be for all graduates and current students. And so on the webinar, what we're going to do is to discuss the case studies that you've got or the existing clients that you have. And on the webinar then, I'm going to show you exactly how to use mind coaching in an online environment. So I'll be working with you and asking you to sketch things out. I'll be asking you to try different things, obtaining your feedback and see how that sits for you as a therapist and how you think it might work for your existing clients or your case studies. Now, the other way that I'll be teaching mind coaching to diploma level is that I've also put together 101 therapy interventions, little short ones, based on the full content of the course, and I'm putting that in our online members area. So this means all you have to do is go to your phone and you can scroll through and you'll have access to over 101 different interventions. Now they're all terribly short. I think the longest one maybe is about 6 minutes. Most of them you can deliver in about 3 minutes. So they're great for when you're speaking to your client on the phone, or when you've booked in maybe a coaching session through Skype, or perhaps even when you're working in a group situation in person. So you'll have access to them there as well. And as I've already said, we will of course also be doing them when we meet for our live modules in the classroom. So the benefits then that you'll get from this style of learning means that you'll get in-depth training in the classroom, and this will be supplemented with live webinars that you can attend live, or if you're unable to attend, well then I will simply send the recording to you, plus an online members area where you can scroll down and enjoy the interventions as a client or as a therapist. And so you'll have this wonderful collection of really good resources available to you over the long term. You know, one of the things about being in a classroom situation is because it's so dynamic, you know, there may be things said that you'd love to remember, but over time that you'll forget. And so having this permanent library available to you online is, I think, a major benefit. Now, you might be saying to me, but Susan, I don't like technology, or I'm a technophobe and it just doesn't agree with me. And if that's the case, well then this presents me with a great opportunity to help you to to come to terms with technology and to help you to really understand the great benefits of it, so that you're able to reach a brand new cohort of clients that are coming up. And these are the digital generation. This is the next group of clients that were born as digital natives. And if you're anything like me, I've got 2 teenagers in my house, and the most effective way to communicate with them sometimes is in the online environment, because they're there, they're engaged, and it's the language that they understand. So mind coaching has this great flexibility because it means that you'll be able to reach these new clients. It means that you don't always have to ask your clients to come and see you, that they can enjoy really good therapy from the comfort and convenience of their home or from the office. It means that over the long winter months, where maybe it's just not as convenient to be traveling through rush hour traffic and to be organizing parking and childminders and taking so much time out of their routine, that instead you can create a therapeutic space simply by using online tools such as Skype or by using the phone. So I think that's one of the major benefits of mind coaching, but ultimately it's up to you to figure out whether having 101 very short little interventions would be useful for you. It's up to you to figure out whether you would enjoy the experience of delivering therapy to your clients online. It's up to you to decide whether you're the kind of therapist who would like to roll your sleeves up and say, look, I know what we can do right here. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. I want to share something with you that will help you get over this feeling of being stuck. And so mind coaching gives you that flexibility. So, I think that's it. I think I've covered most of it. I'm sure there's tons of stuff that I've missed. For example, so hypnotherapy is all about releasing emotion that's trapped and reframing the experiences of the past. Mind coaching is about carrying on that reframing, but also it's about relearning. It's about learning how to do things differently so that your clients can get more out of their life by using more of their mind. And I think mind coaching also is a step in the direction of upgrading your therapy skills so that you begin to become what I call a teaching therapist. Instead of just doing therapy to your clients, you start teaching them so that you empower them, and there's this real sense of longevity. You're giving them skills that will last a lifetime. It won't just help them with the problem at hand, but the skills that you impart to them will help them over the long term with so many other challenges that may come along. And so that's mind coaching in a nutshell. And if you can hear that noise out there, that's one of my son's ducks. And I think they're kind of telling me, oh, she's going on again. So I think I'll end the video just about now, and to say I'd love it if you could come and join me on the Ultimate Results Diploma in Strategic Hypnotherapy and in mind coaching. Now our Dublin course is practically full. There's really, I think, maybe only 1 or 2 spaces available, if at all. And for Galway and for Dublin, we still have a few spaces, so that'll be a quieter environment if that's the kind of environment that you like for learning. Tons of new innovations and changes on the diploma course this year. And of course, if you are a graduate, if you've already trained with me to diploma level, well then all of the innovations and all of the changes are for you too. I want to make sure that the diploma course that you take with me isn't just about you and me being in a classroom. It's about you becoming the best therapist that you can be, and me as your tutor or as your colleague, making sure that you have the resources at hand when you need them most. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now before the duck starts giving out to me again. Chat soon and bye for now.